You already know what it is. It's your boy Lightwalker X here. We're back with another video, and today we're just going to be quickly discussing the end of the year wrap up for Kendrick Lamar. Billboard pretty much put out their end of the year list for 2025 among some other categories, and that's what we'll discuss. With this one first, according to Hip Hop All Day, Kendrick Lamar was the #1 highest ranking rapper and had the #1 highest ranking rap album on Billboard's end of the year list for 2025. This is based on performance across the Hot 100 and Billboard 200, which I've said many times on this channel before as we've been discussing GNX over the last year. It is amazing and so crazy to see that this album has been so successful for him despite not even coming out in 2025. This is an album that came out a year ago at the end of 2024, and obviously it had its huge hype when it first came out, but then as we went into the new year, the Super Bowl came around, Damage right away, and then from there, a month after that, he dropped the Luther video, and then from there, a month after that, he went on tour, and he's been nonstop ever since. And you have to look at it too, whereas other eras, you know, Kendrick definitely had more music videos, he had more interviews, more content, and he was just more present in other ways in terms of like social media and stuff like that. But you can really say that the Super Bowl performance probably still hasn't fully registered for a lot of people, and we'll look back at that as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Super Bowl performance because of what it did for one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful genre of music, hip hop. And it's amazing to see that because I don't even think that people fully were able to process what happened. And now we're seeing how the Super Bowl essentially made up for the lack of videos and stuff that he has done during this GNX era. He never really needed to do more videos and stuff like that. Like, he didn't have to come out here and be outside, post a whole bunch of pictures. Like, no, I don't know if you guys remember, like, if you were following him during the Damn tour, that era, he was actually posting on Instagram quite a bit. Like, that point in time, like, he was still, probably his team was managing it, but he was still active, you know what I mean? He would post every other show, you know, and then he would do like, there was even a time memory he went on live, which is crazy because imagine if he went on Instagram live now, that would be insane, you know what I mean? But it's just wild to see that he was able to maintain the success of this album without being so present. Outside of him just performing, he would just disappear and he wouldn't drop anything else. There wasn't any other additional music outside the features he did this year to promote the album. So he was really doing this off of the strength of his name alone. And it's amazing to see how he just was able to strategically plan everything to a T, and it has worked out truly in his favor. Then it says here, Kendrick Lamar's GNX ranks at #4 on the Billboard 200 year-end 2025 albums chart, the highest ranking hip-hop album. Which, not surprising as well, because as I said, GNX has had massive success this year, and Kendrick has become probably one of the greatest examples of letting the music speak for itself. He's able to create content that people are just going to always digest, go back to, has replay value, has meaning and impact in its own way. And I think that's what's so beautiful about music in general, but how these specific artists that you can see that really care about the genre and are genuine with the sounds that they're putting out, what they want to do with their music, how it relates and impacts different people. You know, people who are only for metrics and stuff like that, they'll only look at a Billboard impact, but they don't register the other ways that music impacts people. And that's the most important thing, that humans all have their own interpretation and perception of music, and they can get their own experiences from it too. And we've seen that with Kendrick's music, among other talented artists, of course, but Kendrick most notably, in my opinion, his albums are always able to do that in their own way, depending on the theme, what he's discussing. It's just so cool to see how it resonates to the individual and how it can differ and how conversations can even come from that as well. So that's the beauty of making genuine music and having a genuine fan base that actually really appreciates what you're doing. And we always will, right? The success is evident of that. GNX is an album that is gonna stand the test of time. That is my opinion. When it's all said and done, his most commercial era, his most commercial album, if it isn't already, just based off of the run that he had in 2024 and 2025, what can we expect next? Who knows? But I think the future is bright because he does have a film on the way. The tour is rumored to be extended, and there is rumors that there's more music coming. So I do believe he's not done, nowhere near done, and he's making sure that he's going to do what he did this year, but maybe even double that for 2026. And at the Billboard 200 year-end 2025 chart, we have GNX at number 4 and SOS at number 3, which, again, amazing for SZA. It's just incredible how her music has such longevity, and you cannot stress that enough. Like, she's been able to just survive off of really these 2 projects, so that can't go unnoticed, and GNX is right there at number 4. He's actually the only rapper on this chart, so another amazing feat for Kendrick Lamar, and then, of course, SZA as well for SOS. And Kendrick Lamar is also the number 1 songwriter of 2025 on Billboard's year end of the chart. How did he do that without dropping music? Well, the music was just that good and written that good, clearly by him. Let's put an emphasis on that, by him, that it was able to comfortably put him in a good position to get this award for this year. So that's amazing. And it's not really much of a surprise that he won number 1 songwriter when you have songs like Man in the Garden, Reincarnated, and then even going on to Chains and Whips with, you know, the clips. He went crazy on that. So come on, let's be honest. There was no one that was really going to top those songs in terms of writing style and, you know, the material, the way that he puts it out, his flows, his verses, the conception, all those things together. No one was matching that. So I'm glad that he did claim that spot as well. And I'm pretty sure all these things, these Billboard placements in terms of where his albums ranked and where he ranked, I think it's going to definitely play a big part in him possibly winning Album of the Year. I think GNX deserves Album of the Year. You guys let me know what you think down below. I think it definitely does. And yeah, it could most definitely win a hip-hop Album of the Year. Wouldn't be surprised if that happens either. But again, we know it's the Grammys. We know what they do. You can never count out the BS that they might pull. So who knows? But we will see in a month or so, I guess. But yeah, I think all around, you know, this is a really good wrap-up for him. And the Australian leg of the tour is just halfway through. So I'm pretty sure as he performs these next 3 stops, he's going to have more of his streams and listening percentages rise as well. So that's going to be wicked to end off the year really strong. And going into next year, the Grammys is right there. So I'm pretty sure the campaign will be in full effect, or he just might be ghost because, you know, he really does go ghost. So who knows? But yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below. What was your most number 1 album this year? Let me know. What was your favorite song off of GNX? What was your favorite moment from the tour? Or what was your favorite moment of Kendrick's within the last year in general? And anything else that you guys really did like, let me know down below. I do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, especially on the last video. Thank you so much to everybody that has commented, that has watched, and just has subscribed along the way. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications on your way out. And I hope you guys all stay blessed and stay tuned.